All right. How you guys doing, my people? This is for Nnamdi Kanu. It's a breaking news for me. As you all know, that a couple of weeks ago, Nnamdi Kanu had busted at the court, and he actually took the whole case by himself by sidelining his lawyers and decided to speak for himself for the first time. But today, Nnamdi Kanu judge have been removed and replaced. This is the reason why sometimes speaking is very, very important. Sometimes people say we talk too much, you don't talk too much. Now, if some people might also blame Nnamdi Kanu the other day that, oh, he shouldn't have done what he did and all that, blah, blah, blah. But today, when I say they don't sack that satanic judge, and replace it. Because Nnamdi Kanu, remember, say he talk out that time. But I would like make una listen to how everything started. Then I'll take some articles, then we'll take it from here. One moment.
An old man like this doesn't know the law. You don't know the law. I have a petition against Bitanya. I have a petition against her. Nonsense. Nonsense. Why is it when it comes to my case, they turn the law upside down? They turn the law upside down. Upside down. Upside down.
The rules.
Listen. This is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact. Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyeko what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. Okay. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra by right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking.
Sorry, sir.
Because these people, they are fools. They think they can mess around with people who are not educated. I am an educated man. I can't show them the petition for the simple reason that if you show it,
What the judge said was that the case file was.
I don't recognize anything Binta Nyeko said today for the simple reason that she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I came out of courtesy and respect. She stands recused from my case and cannot try my case. There are things that are happening in this country that a lot of you do not know. It is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today. Because the lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to NJC. I don't want to talk about it. Justice Binta Nyeko is using her position for personal gain. For personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. And they told them that if they convict me, this is what happens. You can see it. They don't want the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out in Nigeria. That's the problem. Who is that person? Who is that person? People don't like another coming now. Binta Nyeko's husband and son are facing corruption charges. They sent her to my case so they can release or smoothen the pathway for the husband and the son.
Who have the lights?
They are facing. It doesn't matter if they off it. In a corrupt society, that's what happens. They are very, very corrupt. There is a breach of judicial oath. They have violated their judicial oath. They have shown bias according to Supreme Court. They are biased against me. Supreme Court said so. And that is why what is happening in the judgments and rulings concerning me has been happening. disobedience to superior court orders. Supreme Court said you are biased. You are against this man. You should not have revoked his bail. Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped him. These things are in the public domain. Why, therefore, are they insisting on trying me? A court order was entered. In that very court order, it was said very clearly and succinctly that he is no more.
All right, guys. You can see, because Nnamdi Kanu talk, this day so where we see, because Nnamdi Kanu have to take the whole thing by himself. Now make we they see this result where they see so. By God's grace, very soon Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released very, very, very soon. Because he talk. He has to push his lawyers aside and do it himself. Understand? The same Binta, whether not Binta that they call him, they don't sack him. They don't sack him, they throw him. Let's take this one. As you can see right there, I'd like us to quickly read this one together. Chief Judge bows to pressure, reassigns Nnamdi Kanu's case to another judge. What happened? The Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice John Soho, has bowed to pressure by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his legal team, and reassigned his case to a different judge. I'll remove that one. I have another one quickly that I'd like us to say, because Kanu's family have also, Nnamdi Kanu's family have also reacted. You know, let's take this. Talk is very, very important. Let's take this. As you can see right there, coming from Daily Post, Nnamdi Kanu's family demands sanctions on T. Soho. The names are difficult. Inyako for disobeying court orders. Then the family of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has called for sanctions on the Chief Judge of Federal High Court, Justice John, and a judge and Justice Binta for disobeying court orders. Kanu's family said Justice Soho and Inyako disobedience of valid court judgment has brought the judiciary into disrepute. This was contained in a statement signed on behalf of the family by Prince Emmanuel Kanu. The statement read, "We welcome the timely intervention of the Honorable Chief Justice of Nigeria in ensuring that the decade-long sham trial of Nnamdi Kanu is duly assigned to a competent judge, untainted by bias or one that openly and unshamedly pander to tribal sentiment or exhibit the tendency to succumb to executive manipulation. We find it shocking that it required the involvement of the conscious public and that of the most senior judicial officer in Nigeria for Binta to obey her own order of recusal she made in her own court." I'd like to quickly take this one coming from channels just to tally up this whole presentation right here. This one coming from channels, as you can see right there. The same thing from channels. Nnamdi Kanu's alleged terrorism case reassigned to another judge just because Nnamdi Kanu talk. The ongoing terrorism case against leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has been reassigned to another judge because Nnamdi Kanu talk. That's it. Because he talk. He talk. He pushed the lawyers aside and decided to do it himself. Now he's working. Before you know it, by God's grace, fingers crossed, Nnamdi Kanu will be released. I thought I should bring this to you guys. It's a good news, and I'm very, very happy with this. I'd like us to take it from here. People reacted, though. I'd like you guys to read this together. Justice Soho has set a powerful example of integrity and courage, upholding the rule of law, even when it is inconvenient, is the true test of leadership. Nigeria must respect its own laws and free Nnamdi Kanu. The world is watching. Then, I have another person here. Bella said, a case can't be built on illegality. You can't build on a faulty foundation. Everything about the law should be lawful. Anything unlawful cannot be lawful. When the judiciary embodies illegality, then its essence is defeated. Since 2015, everything the judiciary became questionable. Then Jeremy said, this type of judges are not chosen to sit in election matters, but the corrupt ones. While I have another person here, Jerry said, what is stand from a voice exposure of the judiciary? Corruption practices is getting more evident. Daily Farotimi brought truth to power coming with light. It is unfortunate that people are marginalized for fear of dominance and self-assertiveness. What a crime to commit. Thank you, guys. That's all I have for you guys today. I thought I should bring this to your screen quickly to let you know that, yes, Nnamdi Kanu spoke. You and I will be talking. Everything seems like it's working. Nnamdi Kanu will be released very, 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 very soon by God's grace. Fingers crossed. Let's continue to talk, use our media to stand for what is right, to speak truth to power, regardless of whoever that is involved. Say it how it is. Nnamdi Kanu don't have to come from Edo State for me to speak for him. He's a Nigerian and he's a voice to the voiceless. Take care, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. This is NAIJA Watch Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. on our NAIJA Watch live broadcast so that we all can interact together. Bye for now.